What's up, my beautiful people? You're all welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your one and only Chubiness in the building. And please, if it's your first time stumbling on my videos, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that each time I upload a video, you guys will be the first to get notified. So guys, you're all welcome back to the Dollars vlog, and you can see this is Mama Dollar right here. Okay guys, so today I would like to share with you my experience in as a nurse in the UAE, United Arab Emirates. Yeah, I am a nurse with, let me do a little introduction of myself because maybe most of you don't know my years of experience and all that. So I would like to bring it to you right here so that when you talk about Mama Dollar, you know you're talking about. Okay, guys. So this is Mama Dollar in the building, your one and only Chubby nurse. I am a nurse from Cameroon. I am Cameroonian by nationality, if I may say. And I have 12 years home country experience. Did you get that? If you're a nurse watching me, I am not your mate. Jokes aside, I have 12 years home country experience and 4 years UAE experience. So put that together and do the mathematics for yourself. I have 16 years experience as a nurse in general. Yes. So this is an experienced nurse talking to you guys. So if you're a nurse watching me right now, please do not hesitate to contact me if you need my help in one way or the other. Okay guys, so I'd like to tell you or share with you my experience as I came to UAE as a nurse. Actually, back home, we all know when you graduate from a nursing school, you are being called a nurse. Not minding if you did 9 months, 18 months, 3 years, diploma or degree. All of us are being called nurse. You're either a nursing aide, you're either a nursing assistant, or you're either a diploma, and we call them diplôme d'état. And I can remember how proud those who did 3 years nursing are back home. They say we are the diplôme d'états. So that notwithstanding, we still give them the respect, we still give them the accolades, yeah, because it's not easy to study for 3-4 years and come out with a diploma or with a degree. So guys, back home we all know, like I said, when you're from the nursing school, you are called a nurse. But when I came to UAE, I realized that their system is different from ours. Here in the UAE, you are only called a nurse if you have sat and successfully passed the UAE nursing license exam. But meanwhile, in Cameroon, once you graduate from your school, you are already a nurse. But when I came to UAE, I realized that it's not like what we have back home. So like I said, here in the UAE, you are only considered to be a nurse when you have sat and successfully passed their nursing license exam. So when I came here and I started applying for a job as a nurse, and I started having feedbacks like, do you have MOH? Do you have DOH? Do you have the hard license? And I was like, what are they talking about? What's this MOH, DOH, hard license all about? So I later got to know that these are their various license exams that you take as a nurse depending on your qualification. So I felt bad at the time because, you know, when you're traveling for your first time, you don't have an idea of how things work in the other side. You just come with your certificate and like, I'm a nurse and I'm going to look for a job, only for you to get on ground and they start asking you questions like, do you have a license? I'm like, what's a license? Because yeah, back in Cameroon we know that we have license. We the only thing we have back home in Cameroon is the nursing license, which is the Cameroon Nurses Association, sorry. So in Cameroon, if you're a qualified nurse, you belong to the Cameroon Nurses Association. So that's the only document that I had from Cameroon while coming to UAE. So when they started asking me questions like, are you a nurse? I will say, yes, I'm a nurse. What license do you have? Do you have DOH? Do you have MOH? Do you have heart? I I was lost. So as time went on, I now came to understand how the process is all about and how the steps you're supposed to take to become a registered nurse or a licensed nurse in the UAE. And that's how I started putting my documents together to see that I also go in for the license exam. So if you are in the UAE and you have not yet sat for the exam, you are known as a caregiver or a healthcare assistant. No matter your qualification back home, once you are in the UAE and you haven't sat for the nursing exam, you are known as a caregiver or a healthcare assistant or an assistant nurse. Even though you're in the UAE, you also have assistant nurses who take the license. Yeah. So, and if you are a caregiver, like I said, those who are not yet, those who don't yet have the license are called caregivers. So if you are a caregiver, the only places you are permitted to work or you are opportune to work mostly is in the home care, sector. But some people also have the opportunity to work in clinics or hospitals as healthcare assistants. Yeah, they'll tell you can work you can work as a caregiver or you can work as a healthcare assistant. And truth be told, you are working as a caregiver or as a healthcare assistant, but your salary will not be as those who have the UAE license. So I'll encourage everybody to have their licenses. If you are qualified and if you have your required documents here with you, make sure you go in for your UAE license. And because when you have your UAE license, it's very easy for you to get a job here in the UAE. It's very easy. In fact, they'll be the ones rushing you. Yeah, they'll be the ones rushing you if you have UAE license. Any of the licenses, be it the MOH, DOH, the HAT license, they will be the ones rushing you. But if you don't have the license yet, your chances of getting employment will be somehow limited. Yeah, will be somehow limited. So it's good to go in for the nursing license if you have your necessary documents with you, so that you can easily get a job and also have a good salary package. Yeah, so that's just the little thing that's just a little information I wanted to pass out. There, because coming abroad to hustle, there are so many challenges you will meet. Yeah, especially coming for a first time and having nobody to tell you that before coming, these are the things you need to do, these are the things you need to know before coming here as a nurse. It's somehow difficult to come and then fit yourself into the system. Yeah, it's difficult to come and fit yourself into the system. But that notwithstanding, God has still been blessing those who without licenses have still been able to fit themselves somewhere, and while trying to see that they gather money and prepare to go in for their UAE nursing license. So guys, if you are back home and you want to come to the UAE as a nurse, please take note that there are things you need to know before coming here. And if you have any doubts or if there's anything you need to know, you can put it down in the comment section and I'll make sure I reply to all your comments. Meanwhile, not long from now, I'll be going live to tell my fellow colleagues back home, to educate them and to tell them the things they need to know if they need to travel to the United Arab Emirates as nurses. Yeah, if you are a nurse back in Cameroon and you need to come to Dubai or the United Arab Emirates to look for a job as a nurse, there are things I'll need to let you know, so that you don't come and fall a victim like some of us did. So I'll be there, and if you have any problems or any doubts or any difficulties, do not hesitate to contact me. I'll be going live, like I said, not long from now, maybe within this week or anytime I think I am free enough. I'll go live so that I can educate my sisters back home on how to come to United Arab Emirates as a nurse. Yeah, so guys, that's it. And thank you all for watching. I plead with you all that you keep sharing my videos so that the information will keep going outside for others to know what is actually happening. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, please like, please share, please leave a comment in the comment section, and press on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I drop a video. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful time. Stay blessed.